Sure, Captain, why not? And while I'm at it, would you like a foot massage?
Not the rope trader.
Let's continue with the fun roleplay.
All right, everyone, who's ready to play some more Wrath in Glory?
Make that funky music.
That's all I had.
Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Wrath in Glory. I am your host for this evening. I am playing Roos, the Ogryn warrior. Of course, I have amazing other cast members who could be bringing you such a wonderful time, starting with Hulky Crow.
That is me. I am Hulky Crow, and as for the last however many we've been doing this show, I, of course, will be playing the Lexmechanic with a very strong...
Restart, whole
drink in
session,
hand.
restarting.
Restart it, do the bit again!
And starting with Hulky Crow.
I can't, my brain is wired weird, literally and figuratively. I will be playing the Lexmechanic Aloysus Hafzig.
And of course, we have Odo.
Hi, hello, it's me, Odo. I will be bringing you Khelrana, the Eldar Corsair Psyker.
And then we have the D of Speaker.
Hi, it's me, Speaker D. I play the rogue trader known as Alden Rosh.
He just explodes.
Yeah, sure.
I really hope Noelle wasn't sleeping.
Well, how could she?
And of course, we have our illustrious game master, Mr. Thurston Hillman.
Help me, save me, please. Get me out of here.
Somebody
Otherwise
sent
known as
Thurston approximately $700.
We need the money. We need the money for the new Imperial Knight thing.
If you donate
Zoran
for
needs
the
his
night,
son.
Zoran will let me out of the
Wait,
cave.
we got a donation on YouTube. I'll start off with donating for a while. Hope everyone's been safe and feeling loved out there in the world right. Don't worry, we love you, Tony, because your $10 will not be going to paying the artists or paying the players or paying the bills for anything. It's going straight to the new Choita.
I want you to put something on the overlay that's just the night fund.
With your help, Tony, Zoran is $10 closer to fatherhood. Thank you, Tony.
It
For
does-
every $50 closer we get her, I just make us more unhinged.
This is him. This is the boy. You know, we had our pre-show talking about this already. For everyone now watching this episode, this is our child that we're trying to obtain. This thing's stupidly $700.
Yeah, it's the size of your torso. Of course, it's $700.
We want it though.
No, but
For us.
But seriously, obviously anybody who attends the live streams, so every sub donation bit thing, everything else, that all goes straight into help fund the show, help pay people here. So we greatly appreciate you because these shows are expensive. We do it to pay the players, we do it to pay like compensating Thurston for his time, the players for their time, all the artists who make like these overlays, everything else. All your support is greatly appreciated. All your subs, bits, donations, etc. Wherever it is, or if you even can't help out with that, just telling people we exist really helps out the shows. Just going over to maybe like Reddit or other social media channels, or maybe like your Facebook group or your Discord channels and stuff, that as long as you're not breaking any rules or encroaching on people's stuff about it, we greatly appreciate it. Just say, hey, like this show I watch is, really funny, entertaining, with a bunch of amazing voice actors and awesome people with amazing art and all this other stuff. So we greatly appreciate any word of mouth you can give by letting people know that we exist. So thanks for, potentially sharing our videos and stuff and our clips and things like that. So thank you guys for help out with that. Thank you so much. So, but of course, the thing that we try to give back to you is funny haha shows, and with that, Thurston, what funny haha adventure do you have for us today?
We're going to dive in right away, but someone just had the greatest comment, and I have to say it. We could name the night Tater Tot.
Oh my god. My metal boy.
I had to get that off my chest before we started.
It is a very, very valid point.
Dang.
It was a very good comment from chat. Thank you, chat. All right. So, last episode, we finished up at the monastery of Hephaestium's Rest. The party managed to claim the Thyphone of Saint Hephaestium, departing, returning to the Bird of Paradise. But the Bird of Paradise is still, sadly, stranded in the Gilead system. It's getting supplies. It now has this assistance from the wider flotilla, Jaquel Veronius's rogue trader flotilla and system. The Bird of Paradise is almost ready to get out, except it needs one more thing. It needs replacement cogitator parts. The only place in system that could assist is the Forge World of Avacris. Now, the party will be traveling there, and as you've traveled there, the captain has made some inquiries about these cogitators. Alden, you've managed to reach out to some contacts on this in the system, and one of them surprised you. You were actually, as you started sort of looking around for contacts on the Forge World, you received a communique from Archdomina Execra Vakul. I'll post this name here in the chat. Who is the Magos commander of a region on the planet called Balaxia. Now, the important thing to note is that Execra is the acting fabricator general for the planet. And you have received an invite to the settlement of Balaxia to discuss terms, but it requires the utmost secrecy, and the coordinates you're provided are, essentially in like a manufactorum region, like back alley kind of meeting point. That's all you know. You know that the Gilead system is strapped right now for resources, as you've seen. Even just like gathering important holy relics is one of their few means to combat some of the threats here. So it seems interesting that you've been contacted, or they're even entertaining a request.
Meeting the Adeptus Mechanicus in a back alley only sounds like it'll go well.
Well, certainly the first thing I'll do is I'll call upon Aloysus. Perhaps he can give some more information on this communique, or this strange situation we're no doubt about to ramble into, provided the orc hasn't taken control of his nervous system by now.
We all look at Hulky.
He's not there.
Hulky?
Aloysus just isn't there.
He went home.
Where is he?
You gotta call him. Sir, Aloysus is on the bridge. You want me to call him?
Yes, give a call straight away. I want him to beat your quarters.
For some reason, Roos is on the comms. All right, sir. Like there's a ship-wide broadcast. Everyone hears it. It's like I can't press my like sound effect button right now, but like, wait, hold up. No, I can figure this out. Hold up.
We have the technology.
I have a physical device in which to help.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Aloysus is Roos. You're being called up to the bridge. The captain wants to speak with you. It's about these robot people, but we're not quite sure what's going to be going on with it, but I think he's quite scared about it, actually, and he really needs your help about it, if you don't mind coming up. I thank you very much, and I love you.
I love Roos so much.
I did it, sir.
I'll pivot to my arch-militant and order him to contain the mass riots that are now going on in the lower deck. Because it has been insinuated that the captain is afraid and creating a state of panic.
And also, that they are meant to suppress all mention of love. Love does not exist in this millennium.
That is true. Yeah, that's
It is
important. as
service
well.
and duty.
Yep.
Well, where the hell is he?
Stuck in
comms
traffic.
freckle
The
back to
door
life.
opens. Oh no. The
Oh.
comms come back. Okay.
The whole ship again.
Oi, what do you want? Sorry, Captain, I'm a bit tied up right now in the laboratory. Could you please just relay to me on your private communique? I have my hands full. You know what I'm dealing with.
Is this also on the entire shipwide comms?
Yeah, absolutely is.
I'm going to press the shipwide comms button. Stop utilizing the shipwide comms for anything other than a full-scale announcement.
There's a response on the shipwide comms.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Who
Hi.
is this?
Hi, it's Carl. I'm down in the scrubber deck. Since we're using this thing, I just thought I need a scrubber that has bristles on it.
Arch-militants, see that Coral receives 10 lashings and also a scrubber with bristles on it.
Thank you, sir. I love you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's appreciated. All right, I need to go to his quarters immediately before more of this continues. Would a lot of you like to follow me? I think I'll have to crush that green little head in his chest.
Of course,
I ain't got anywhere else to be.
That's damn right you don't. God.
Why did you
But
say
I
that
never
in a
got
way
to-
where you
I
made
never-
it made up? You said that you were like you were Z-snapping.
Oh, girl, you haven't a place to be.
It's because he's a little bit punty.
What'd you fucking say?
You got nowhere to be.
He's serving. He's just serving a bit.
Oh, I know you have nowhere to be at. Wait, that's not my voice. Oh, it's all over. Oh, it's all going down.
Everybody's
let's go.
getting possessed.
Alden
Let's go to-
Rosh's twin brother, Alden, but serving.
Alden butt serving?
No, that's
This is some-
Zedek.
This is some Steve.
That's Zedek, actually.
That is Zedek.
Welcome to WarHams,
Everyone is
the
so
drag
mean
show.
to me. Look, I know there is a Zedek Chippendale comic out there somewhere. I know it's there. I've seen it with my
Oh.
own eyes.
Go ahead.
We assemble and head to Aloysus, I imagine.
Yes.
That is
All
correct.
right. Hulky, you can continue game mastering. Describe what they see as they enter.
Absolutely. So the party enters into the laboratory where Aloysus has been tinkering with the orcoid head to a state of disarray. Many fires everywhere. Technology seemingly running rampant. Aloysus scrambling back and forth and batting away mechadendrites, seemingly running wild, all stemming from an orcoid head in a jar plugged into an even greater array of wires and machinery. Oh, yes! I see you got the message. Would you be so kind as to hand me another 2 or 3 of those cogitator units? They're piled up by the door.
What do you mean? What? I'll take a look at the cogitators.
Most of them are broken.
Are you? Did you do this?
This is why there's a shortage of cogitators.
Did you do this?
Yes, as you can see by the state of this laboratory, yes, I did this. Now help me shove one of these into his head so I can calm him down.
If it weren't for these cogitators, Aloysus, we would be out of the sector! Why did you feel so compelled to take out and break all of my cogitators?
I didn't feel compelled to break them. I intended to use one to stick in his head and turn him off and turn me my brain on inside him. That is not a really good term of phrase. I'm not winning this one. I don't
you avoided the worst sound clip of your life.
So true.
Good job.
Bestie, so true. You did what inside of him? I stuck my cogitator inside of him, but he keeps breaking them. What? What are you?
I don't know what to say.
Just look.
I-
You know how to play football. Just take one of those. I'm going to get in close.
No, I don't. Why don't you just shoot the damn thing?
Because I need it alive, Captain.
For what purpose? It's clearly causing you and me more harm than good.
Yes, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs or a few thousand cogitators. Sometimes the fruits of our labors need time to grow. Now, hell,
You don't even eat solid foods.
sometimes I do. I smoke too.
Man, he's cooler than I thought.
Khelrana is just gonna grab the cogitator and chuck it at
Aloysus
Aloysus.
is running and he goes to receive. What do I need to do to catch the not football?
Okay. Well, I guess an appropriate check here would be an awareness check. Give me a difficulty 2 awareness check. It's intelligence based.
I got you. I.
It would be funnier to complicate this one.
It would be very funny to complicate it.
It would.
Nah, never
No, I'm
mind.
good.
Nessie
Good.
just
You're
read
fine.
it.
You're fine. You like hand goes up. Smart guy grabs ball. Psh.
Yeah, I still got it. Ah, those were the days. And Aloysus goes to try and dunk this cogitator into the open part of this orcoid head, and hopefully calm it down.
What's that? What's going on? Why'd you? Oh.
Yes, there we go. There we go. All
I
lines are connected
learning
now.
things.
Yes, and you're learning things so good. You're
If
going
you
to learn.
have a thing, and then you has another thing, then you has a thing and a thing.
Yes, that's so true, bestie. And now you're cut off from all of the my things in my lab. Okay. Now.
Aloysus,
Yes, Captain.
might let's role play for just a moment.
I thought that's what we were doing right now. I thought that's the whole point of the show.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's role play for a moment.
Okay.
I am going to play, I don't know, say, the Archmagus Dominus of a local Forge world, all right? And you are going to play Aloysus. Hello, Aloysus, how are you?
Hail, Lady Domina. I am a servant, honorable and true to the Omnisire.
That's fantastic. 1 and 0 and all that hubbub. Listen, why do you have an orc in your stomach?
He's not in my stomach anymore. There's no orc in my stomach.
I'm on the
Lady-
table.
Lady
This
Domina,
is
I think you
clearly
need-
established.
I think you need your Oculus units adjusted. With all due respect, Lady Domina. We are merely performing experiments to better exterminate this xenospecies in time.
Now, listen. I'm not a member of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I mean, Alden, the Dominus is a member of the Adeptus Mechanicus. But outside, in the real-life roleplay, I don't...
Captain, ma'am, I've already lost the plot.
Thank you. We're going to a Forge world where we are going to need to beg for replacements to the cogitators that have been broken in the name of your science experiments, Aloysus. And... Ha ha ha, you got to beg. Only a weedy little runt begs.
Aloysus tabs a couple buttons on his wrist gauntlet to dumb down the orc.
Oh my god.
It's like a squishing sound as the brain is compressed by like pneumatic
press.
Like,
Yeah.
drool starts coming out of his mouth.
It's exactly like real brain surgery. If they're talking
Yeah.
normal, all you do is just put a little pressure on one region and they just stop talking for a little
This
bit.
is going to be off topic, but I have to mention it because it vividly reminds me of it. Have you guys seen those clips of that one guy who's like he's bedridden, but he was being carted around, and like he's like this time he can't move or anything. He's all paralyzed. And he's getting carted around a grocery store, but he's able to use these voice commands, and he's like, "Mom drugs me to be a vegetable." And
Yes.
I
have seen that guy.
But he's really funny. And he keeps going, "Are you stealing again, Mom? Are you stealing from people?" And then people buy it, like, "She drugs me to be a vegetable." So now I imagine your Brett, and then she goes up to mute him because she's getting embarrassed. He's like, "She took away your right to talk, dude." So now that's what I imagine Aloysus now has with his orc head.
Exactly.
More
Yeah, that's exactly
drugs
what I
me to
do.
be a vegetable.
I'm a Gretchen now.
You can have your authority privileges restored when you learn to behave. You can enjoy being a Gretchen for a little while.
Wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I might be pressing on him a little too hard. But the Lady Domina does not need to know about this particular experiment.
How are you going to possibly and feasibly hide that?
Is she coming to the ship?
Well, I should hope not. I suppose if
Then
you
she doesn't need to know.
Well, if you're leaving the orc here, then I suppose I don't have a problem. But I swear to God, Emperor of mankind, who I believe
Thank you.
instead of any other sort of deity. If you cause... I'm talking orchid. Thank you. If you cause another problem on the ship that debilitates it to such a degree, I am going to make your close combat arms do the funky chicken. Do you understand me?
You're going to make me do the funky chicken, Captain? I don't have any... Captain, it is within my rights as a member of the Inquisition to bear arms, but these puppies might be illegal in several systems. Aloysus does a little flex.
That's great. I'm going to leave and prepare for the Arvis Lander now.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay. You begin making your way, making your way towards the docking ramps. Are the rest of you joining your captain?
Yes.
So we're really
Of
not
course.
bringing him. I do love his color commentary.
No, I think I like not being possessed by a nascent psychic tyrant. Would you like to be possessed by an orc? Would you like to have your arms move at the behest of a lesser evolved, violent, crazy species, one hell-bent on war and domination? You know, orcs.
Very much unlike, yeah, definitely exclusive to orcs.
Exactly. Humanity would never do something like that. Why would you ever think that, even though you never said that? I'm also psychic too. Moving on.
No, I would never listen to a lesser species. You're right. Let's go.
The captain is already like turning the Arvis on.
Yeah, just flipping.
He's already
the
about to drive
switches,
off without
just
us.
like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you know, I could crash this into something and I'd be done with it.
I'd probably survive, so.
This time, I'm really gonna do it.
Oh yeah, you're quite right. Not that a good captain would ever abandon their crew. No, we're all going together when we go.
Do you want
Alright,
a
so-
driver this time, sir?
I suppose I'll. I mean, these things are piloted by servitors.
No, they're piloted.
Piloted. Well, I can
Yeah.
pilot it. I'm a pilot.
What's your
Okay.
pilot?
My pilot. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. My pilot is 6.
I
Not
believe in
bad.
you.
Should I roll a pilot check to pilot this Arvis lander?
Yeah, give me a difficulty 3 check here.
All right, so this
Get
is to see
through.
if I miss this World's Trade Centers.
No.
Stop!
That's 5 successes with 1 ship possible.
All right. You begin to take off. As you begin to take off, there's the last communique from the ship, and you're taking off, and it's like,
Listen to your mic when you talk like that.
all right, Captain, we've got you on disembarkation, and oi, I got into the all can talk communication, sis. Where? Sorry, Captain. There was something on the other line there, where some sort of data glitch daemon. We'll get it eliminated.
Please, with all prejudice, do. Aloysus, I'm having second thoughts about allowing you to bring the orc head onto the vessel.
It shouldn't be able to do that. Hold on. And
Well,
let's
it is.
I'll punch a few more commands into his wrist gauntlet. I'm going to put more hydraulic pressure onto its brain.
The ship-wide comms, of course, switch on again.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. In response to the hydraulic pressure. Hello?
Oh, God. Who is it now?
My name's Billy.
Splendid, Billy. What can I do for you?
Are you sanguineous? Can I wish for a gift?
Have you been a very good boy?
Uh-huh.
How old are you, Billy?
23.
I close the comm.
And the armor slider pierces to the clouds. Like Santa saying, fuck you.
Fucking, you know it's bad when Zoran's like next scene. Alright.
Next bit, streamers.
Don't be silly, Billy. Sanguinius isn't real.
Sanguinius was never real. And if he was, he's dead and in hell.
Yeah, Sigma Lyle is just an excuse to not do work.
One must imagine Sanguinius in hell.
You must.
You must conceive.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Everybody.
Alright. So you make your way down to Avacus and then the scale forged foundry of Balaxia. You land the Arvis lighter. There's no one to greet you. It's all automated here. The menial tech thralls and tech adepts and servitors and Skitarii operatives mill about. There's oppressive light, a constant drizzle, but not from any atmosphere, like just industrial drizzle off of structures far above and to the sides and coming from pipe work and steam and smoke everywhere. You find yourselves walking for several blocks. Eventually, taking a lift, traveling deeper down, always down, until you find yourselves in a section of very, very large industrial structures. Fabricatorums and several plasma generators that you can see humming. They give the area this kind of incandescent blue. Eventually, you come to the location that you've been instructed to arrive at. And there is someone there. A human-sized figure with sickly glowing light flickering on their back, coming from bionics of some sort, like a lumen strip of some kind. There are the thing's mouth and lower jaw have all been removed and replaced with some kind of comms unit, and it stands there, kind of like a sentinel, staring out with lifeless eyes.
Hello?
Hello. Greetings.
I'm Captain Alden Rosh of the rogue trader vessel, the Bird of Paradise. I require an urgent meeting with your nearest... Magos to discuss the negotiation and purchasing of several tons of cogitators.
You are addressing them.
Well, it is my honor to meet you then. Might I have the pleasure of your name?
I am Domina Vakul.
Well, a pleasure to meet you, Archdomina Vakul. I shall make things quick, as I do not wish to linger here and take any more of your precious time than I need to. How might I arrange for the purchase or transfer of several metric tons of cogitators from your stocks to mine?
Something was stolen from me. You will retrieve it.
All right. Would you perhaps be interested in money? I have many thrones upon my vessel. I can happily...
Thrones are useless to us. The object is paramount.
I see. What object was stolen from you?
You enjoy the. How much money do I have to pay to not deal with this?
Look, hey,
Can I make a money check?
I wouldn't be a rogue trader if I didn't try.
You know what?
Exactly.
This would literally would have been the summary of, because we did this scheduled extra time to try to finish it. We're like, oh, this is the way to fix it. And yes, about 50 thrones will be fine. Here you are. Adventure's done.
It's like the
planet.
Far Cry optional endings. You just fucking
just
wait,
wait,
you
yeah.
win.
Wait, sorry. Back
No.
on track. They basically it was like objects paramount.
Object stolen from us. Money useless.
I see. Well, why don't you tell me a bit about this object and I'll see what I can do.
It is a stasis coffin.
A stasis coffin.
It was stolen.
You've mentioned that.
Where did they steal it from?
It was from a facility nearby. It is a tech crypt.
What is inside of this stasis coffin?
I do not know.
Okay.
It's Gilliman.
It's killing it.
Hold it.
I do not know.
Do you have any tasks that need doing that perhaps you do have information on? Like, say, ongoing rebellion, or a particularly messy manufactorum floor?
I have Skitarii for that. I thought you were intelligent.
Well, you are quite correct that I am. I also don't take kindly to insults.
Aloysus will tap on
Good for
Captain's
you.
shoulder. Captain, dealing with more highbrow mechanicum personalities rather prickly. I may be able to intercede.
Please do.
Do you walk up to this thing, Aloysus?
I do.
Okay. Give me a tech check, difficulty 2.
Sure.
To check your mic activation your character keeps.
Oh
Yeah.
my,
Constantly yelling at Aloysus unnervingly.
that's weird.
That is 5 successes. Sorry, 6 successes and a shift.
All right, perfect. So as you approach, you know that this is obviously not the Archdomina. This is just a servitor that they're using to relay communications.
Yeah.
You come up to it, and it's visually scanning you. And then it stops. What will you do?
Hail, Archdomina. I do apologize for the intercession of the good captain here. Perhaps you and I may be able to strike a chord. It appears that you have
I will
lost...
talk to your captain again.
Perhaps you will reconsider as a member of the Inquisition?
He turns, the servitor, I should say, turns, looks at you. We will talk to the captain alone.
I'm afraid that I must insist on having my retinue with me, madame. Especially if I am to be undertaking any sort of pursuit for any sort of data crypt, tech crypt, stasis pod. I will require a competent explorator or engineer to be able to iterate to me the nuances of technolingua that I might otherwise miss.
Okay. Have them walk into the null field over there for like 10 seconds so I can talk to you.
All right, go stand in that null field over there for like 10 seconds.
Okay.
All right. I'll count.
All of you.
Roos goes over there and he takes one of his hands and he starts poking at a finger. He goes, one, two. Wait a minute. No, just
You're gonna be in there for like
one,
minutes now. Excellent.
two, three. I didn't quite get that one right.
Okay,
I'll
you
start
got it.
over
You know what
again.
comes after 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, and if anyone, if, like Aloysus gets upset and tries to leave, like Roos's hand pats him back. Like, stay in there, stay in there. All right, Alden, you approach. You're a rogue trader.
That is correct.
Are you a cool rogue trader?
Yes. Question mark?
Good. I do not want the Inquisition to know about this. Your friend is with the Inquisition. It could be a thing.
What? All right, well, tell me about it, and I promise I'll do my best to keep it away from prying eyes.
I don't know what it is. I've been programmed not to be able to speak what it is. I was reprogrammed. You would know, Captain, that this is the Fabricator General of a Forge World. Like, if that's happened, this is probably a big deal.
You have been barred. Who has done this?
The not cool people.
Bummer that. I see. All right, so what can you tell me that you can't tell the Inquisition?
There's like a pause. They do not understand what it is. They believe it would be dangerous. It may be dangerous, but if they find out, they might perform one of their purges on this planet, and with everything going on, that cannot be allowed to happen. It would be inefficient.
Yes. Being purged does tend to bring certain inefficiencies.
Yes. So, if you can retrieve the stasis casket for me, then I will provide you all the cogitators you need. And I shall, as is organically known, sweeten the deal. I will provide you with shells for a bombardment.
Oh.
I scanned your vessel and noted it was not capable of firing. Seems sad for a rogue trader.
All right,
I will
listen.
fix that.
My broadsides
Come
can
on.
function. It is the bombardment. Oh, for the heaven's sake, why am I arguing with you? All right. Well, I'll keep this in mind. If you can get me any information as to perhaps where this stasis crypt was last seen, or anything to begin our search, I shall begin searching for it post-haste.
All right. I will provide you details of where the tech crypt is. And you can hand out a data slate and then you downloaded info.
Does it just say, dunno, lol?
No. It gives you a location here.
Okay.
But do not tell your adept how serious this is.
I will do all I can to keep him unelucidated. Just know that I can't always control him. All right.
You may return and gather your allies.
Okay, companions. Oh, well, I'll probably have to go get them. I'll go to the null field. What's the situation like in there?
Yeah, so as you're approaching the null field, though, the servitor explodes behind you as soon as you walk several feet away.
All right.
I look behind me. All right.
Servitor. It's exploded.
It's not cool. You looked at the explosion, man.
Yeah, I know.
Did you do that?
No. How could I have done? No, I didn't do anything.
Hey, Khelrana, I got the dish mini. He holds up 4 fingers.
Hey, that's 4 more than last time. Good job, bud. I like pat his shoulder. But yeah, Captain. I mean, usually when like shit starts going wrong and there are explosions and things, I kind of just assume that it was one of our faults and move on.
Well, fortunately, we are at the moment completely devoid of fault or blame. We will, however, need to find a certain stasis pod somewhere on this planet. We don't know where it is, and we don't know who took it.
What's inside it?
We also do not know. Lucky us.
So they don't know what's inside it. They don't know where it is, or who took it. But they want it.
That is exceptionally and extraordinarily correct.
Yeah, that sounds about right for a substandard Forge world. Okay, where are we going?
We're going to this location, and I will divvy us out to where we have been directed to on the data pad.
Okay. So, the directions lead into the city proper. So this is where you are going to be forced to do your best to blend in with the unwashed masses of tech adepts and manufactorum workers. You find yourselves in the various production forges here. There's sensor smoke, and you can see Scorpius hovercraft hovering around, making deliveries of troops or goods. Up above, flights of servo skulls and winged Taraxes are, give the impression that this place is under constant surveillance. You eventually find the structure of the tech crypt. It's nestled between 2 of these larger buildings. It's smaller by comparison. There are several people or machines around here. A battle maniple of Skitarii rangers that patrol around with rifles at the ready.
Good day,
Whatever they seem to be manufacturing here or housing seems to be of quite a great deal of importance. I would hazard a guess to say it would be quite dangerous as well. Heedless, but they're just bruising cogitators. It simply cannot be only cogitators.
Khelrana,
Yeah?
you happen to have a good insight into individuals and their character, no doubt on account of your alien powers. What can you tell me about the hub and bub of this place? I can't tell if everyone here is paranoid or simply well prepared.
Well, I'm not used to all of these techie folks with half their faces covered in such. Let me get a look around.
By all means.
Well, my insight is terrible.
Oh, I thought it
Perfect.
was good.
Excellent. No, this is better.
Yeah.
All right, Captain, I got this. Don't you even worry about it.
What'd you roll there?
I rolled a 3, which is 0 successes and 1 failure on my insight test, which has 1 die because I have a fellowship of 1.
I want you to just look up, look down. They're robots.
Yeah. Looks up, looks down, kind of. All right, Captain. I got a diagnosis for you.
Yes, by all means. What is it?
They are 1. Robots.
No.
2. Kinda stinky. You know, all these unwashed masses. It's got a bit of a tang to it.
Oh. No, that's stupid. And I'm going to now ignore Khelrana. And I'm going to head to Aloysus as we continue to weave through all of the Skitarii and the winged horrors that are also Skitarii.
I could check for warp. All right, he's gone.
Aloysus,
Yes, Captain.
what do you know about this particular Forge world?
What do I know, Captain?
Well, yes, if anyone would have an idea of any of these cultural markers or smaller things that people less familiar with the ins and outs of the cult mechanicus would miss out on, it'd be you.
It is true, I tend to keep on the up and up of most of the well-to-do forge worlds of the galaxy. But with this one in particular, Thurston, I'd like to make a check to determine how much I know about this forge world.
Yeah, sure.
Can I give you Scholar for this one?
Yeah, Scholar looks like it'd be a good check here, for sure.
Okay. What's the DN for that?
Let's go difficulty 4.
Okay. Rolling. And 6 successes.
Okay, so that's enough for you to know. Avacris is a forge world with approximately 10 billion people. It's normally like a lifeless tundra. Its planetary governor was a princeps who is presumed to be deceased now. So thus it is under Execra Vakul is a self-proclaimed regent. The Sunspire priesthood that she represents holds the functional leverage on the planet. It's not a tithing planet, but it's also a planet with a lot of mineral wealth and bad weather, which is mostly nullified by a lot of the mechanical setups here. It is very divided based into castes. There is a Titan Legion, the Legio Korthos, that is on the planet, except all of the Titans are currently deployed. So the planet is mostly just the remaining Skitarii, which form still powerful faction, along with Fulgurites forming a faction. It's a very faction-driven area.
Well, Captain, this forge in particular happens to be a fairly mid-sized planet. Population is roughly 10 billion, although most of the planet is just a series of various forges dedicated to any number of tasks. There was a regent at one point in time, presumed deceased but not confirmed. Vakul is the self-proclaimed regent. Her Sunspire priesthood, I believe, is the ruling body on the planet, with her as the figurehead by her own right at the top. They don't tithe. They do have a Titan Legion, most of which are currently on duty or deployed to active war zones. However, their hoplites and fulgurites remain. It seems, based upon my databanks, that they have a fairly robust caste system. Most of these areas will have some sort of leadership among them and are going to be very heavily dominated by any particular force organization within the Mechanicum. This may be one particularly lush with Skitarii and Tiraxi. I unfortunately have little more knowledge at this point in time beyond substandard information keeping. That, or they are willfully omitting the importance of whatever artifacts they have seemingly lost.
Yes, I believe once we get our hands on that data casket, all will be made more apparent. I get the feeling these are a paranoid lot.
We tend to be a bit on the cautious side, Captain. Knowledge is power, information a weapon. We guard and wield that with caution. Lest the ever-ambitious Inquisitor or planetary governor tap into some great weapon array, a warp beacon, or something some vizier has whispered venom in their ear about and poisoned their ambitions, leading to a full-scale invasion of the ruinous variety. Or the Tyranids may just eat their planet. These things have happened before. Point being, you regular people cannot really be trusted with the kind of information that we harbor. We also can't be trusted, go figure, but we're pretty smart about it.
Well, that was almost coherent. I thank you. That was actually quite useful.
I strive to be everything, but mostly that.
All right. So, what awaits us at the location?
Well, as I mentioned, there are still these Skitarii Rangers who are locking down sort of the outer area of the building. You haven't approached them yet. You've just sort of seen the building from afar. So as you approach, you can see that they are patrolling. Aloysus, you would have enough to know that one of them is an alpha, the leader who wields a taser goad at their side and has an arc pistol.
Oh, yes, Captain, that alpha, if they're not going to talk to me, because they probably distrust me. That one right there you can recognize by his lesser regalia and the goad. That is a Skitarii Alpha. That one may have the information, or at least the tactical know-how to direct your inquiries.
Ah, most excellent. Skitarii Rangers.
They all turn.
I am Captain Alden Rosh of the Bird of Paradise. I have been given urgent instruction by your Archmagus Dominus in order to investigate the current whereabouts of the stasis crypt that was previously here. What can you tell me about this robbery?
The alpha takes a few steps forward.
Greetings. I am Alpha Tango Mike.
Mike.
Is
All
he a
right.
boxer?
Yeah.
No, he's a cash register. He's an ATM.
Thank you.
Shut up.
I see that big
All right.
Okay, shut up.
Good session, everyone.
Yeah, we had a bye.
Hi. I see that big
Show me your credentials.
I will, well, I don't exactly keep my warrant of trade on me.
Dude, it's like shitty copies of it that you like. You could try to make a leadership or influence test to influence this to prove your point.
Well, I would be quite a foolish man to come to you claiming to be the captain of the Conquest-class star galleon, the Bird of Paradise, and not be able to back that up, now wouldn't I? And I'd like to make a leadership test. Difficulty number 3?
4.
4, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's 7 successes with 1 shift possible.
You are correct. That would be very dumb. You must be who you say you are.
Yes! Note to self, get credentials to illustrate.
You also have an Ogryn. They are signs of power.
Yes, they are.
He
Is that
is
all you
very
need to
powerful.
be seen as a rogue trader these days? An Ogryn and a nice hat?
I'm an accessory piece.
Yes, you are, big man.
Okay, so the alpha begins directing you.
I'll take you into the tech crypt.
Please do.
Follow me. There are things in here. You will find brain jars. Please do not touch them.
Whose brains are in the jars?
People's.
That's great. I'll
A bunch of
follow, my
Futurama
friend.
presidents just. You just hear like, oh, finally, someone's here to get us.
People's brains as opposed to what?
You can see as you're walking down the hall that body bags are being stacked in various sections.
Why are there body bags everywhere?
Because we were attacked. They took the stasis casket and killed many.
Can I examine the body? Actually, wait, why am I doing that? Aloysus, examine those bodies.
Okay.
I was speaking. I was told to shut up. I forgot to not shut up.
I was told to shut up, so I muted myself.
Oh my god.
Right away, Captain. And Aloysus will zip over to one of the Skitarii units zipping up body bags and just go, excuse me for a moment.
All right.
They pull back.
Aloysus will kneel down, unzip the body bag, and look inside. And what are the goodies?
Give me a Medicae test. Difficulty 3.
Ooh.
You can see that the bodies are pallid with somewhat charred remains.
Hmm. That's 6 successes.
Oh damn! Look at you. Okay, so as you analyze them, you can tell that they were killed by massive absorption of bioelectricity. You know, because you have the Adeptus Mechanicus keyword, that the electro leech staves of the Fulgurite electro priests operate on similar principles.
I see. Adepts, thank you. You may continue your work.
Pushing the bodies, rolling the bodies, the holy canticle of body removal.
Oh, wait, as you sing and dance and do your funny little business, I must ask, how long has this thing been gone?
Only 2 days.
Only 2 days, eh?
We are still collecting bodies. Many of them ended up in strange areas.
How strange.
One of them was up on the ceiling.
Up on the ceiling.
Yeah, it got thrown there.
Do you have any vid feed from when this all occurred?
I do.
Oh, can I see it?
Of course.
And then like a bionic enhancement on the tech thrall's head begins to stutter to life, and the light that is there, the glass light that's turned off, turns to a green, and then there is a red and an
Error message deleted. There was the video to your satisfaction.
It was deleted.
No, that can't be right. I'll play it again.
same thing happens. It goes red.
Deleted. Okay, was it better that time?
No, it was also deleted.
Have you
No,
tried
that
turning
can't
it
be
off
right.
and
I'm
on
going
again?
to try it again.
Bruce
Same
goes up
thing
behind
happens.
them and does the off switch and then on switch again. Try again, sir.
Try again. What? Where am I? Who are you? What is this place?
You're free
What
now.
is my
You
programming?
can go that way. You're free.
I shall go that way.
Goodbye.
No, wait! No, Roos,
He
we
waves
needed
back.
him! And he was never seen again.
He spent the rest of his life walking that way because it was the only instruction he was ever given, and no one noticed him ever again.
He's just gonna
500
walk into
years.
like a big trench of magma.
Yeah. Fucking 10,000 years later, he's still walking.
He's like that Dr. Seuss book of like those guys who just wouldn't refuse to go another direction, only go one line.
Roos,
God,
who gave
that
you the
sound.
authority to program a servant of the Omnissiah?
I didn't program nothing, so I
Yes,
just
you did.
the-
You told him to walk. There are several rites you have to do when they get back. Well, there's several billion of them. I'm sure they'll promote somebody from within. So, Captain, now that our one lead in this area has walked off to parts unknown and is likely going to only operate on that logic, it appears that whoever was behind the assault on this forge was one of their own kind.
What makes you say that?
Well, the scarring and charring on these bodies is reminiscent of the energies of the Corpuscari Fulgurites. They're electro-priests of their order. Their bioelectric currents leave a similar energy signature and residue when they are scouring and dabbing the agents and augurs of the enemies of the Omnissiah on the battlefield. But in this case, it appears to be yet another example of internecine conflict within the wider Mechanicum. Again, that whole thing about people being trusted with knowledge and how we are also sort of more trustworthy. Yeah, we do this too. This is just kind of par for the course. Lesser forges do, anyway.
So we're here solving a civil dispute.
Something like that. With inter-Mechanicum conflicts, it couldn't be... Well, it could be heretics, Xenorites, or it could be as simple as two Magi disagreeing upon the solution to a simple problem. One of them gets a little bit rowdy, and soon you have a small-scale civil war. These things do happen.
I see. And all of the corpses have this same marking. They've all been marked by electricity.
Well, I haven't checked every single corpse, but at least that one did.
See if you can check a plurality of them and see what their state is. You don't have to be as thorough.
It'll do. And Aloysus will gesture with his hands. His two little servo skulls will pop off his chest plate. You two go survey whatever bodies are still being zipped up. Report back. I'll pick over a couple dozen myself. I'll be back, Captain. This may take a while.
Understandable.
And Aloysus
Alright.
will walk off.
Okay. So as you walk off, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm playing patty cake with Roos.
patty cake, man.
Because, man.
Or improves, man. Kill
Oh, of
the
course.
Xenos when you can.
Except me, right?
Oh, absolutely. You're one of my favorites.
Alright. Yeah,
Can you two at least pretend to do something useful?
Or do you want me to do, sir?
No, I don't know. See if you can uncover some mysterious clue about where this stasis crypt went, or perhaps how it's being stored.
Okay.
Alright.
He turns around and starts walking. He Gmod like fucking Half-Life 2 walks through several crates. I like to roll like to bullshit my way through this. I would like to start lifting things and like looking under them and use my athletics to help look around of moving
investigate.
things to the side and be like, is there a clue behind here? Nope. You know, put that down.
All right. Well, the
Otherwise,
last
my
time,
awareness is 1. So I'm trying to convince to use my athletics in some way else.
the last time you bullshitted something, it really ended well for us. So yeah, sure, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Awesome. All right, here we go. Okay, no complication, and I failed. I'm gonna wrath it.
They're heavy boxes. They're really heavy boxes.
I'm really excited to see how we fail up, or more
Okay.
likely fail down.
I succeeded with a 5.
Okay, perfect. You begin moving boxes, and as you do, Roos, there's not much behind the boxes, except as you do, a data slate tumbles to the ground. You don't really notice it, but the rest of your companions notice this data slate that was lodged between two of the boxes that you're moving, trying to find clues.
Hey, I see something.
Oh,
Hey, I'm
she like
helping.
swings a
Whoa.
crate around. Where?
I like duck under it. Yeah, there's a data slate. Hey, good job, bud.
Oh.
See, Roos is helping more than anyone.
Oh,
You really gotta pick up the slack, Captain.
I'm helping.
I'll get you.
I know you will.
I'll purge you.
I'll pick up the data slate.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take a look at it. It appears to have personnel data. It's like a shift report.
Shift report. Hey.
It also has like body informations or like body information and tech tags. So it's like who would have been on shift at the time.
Hey, we could at least know who was here when the thing was stolen. Do we know, like, the timeline when it went missing?
All we know is that it happened but a few days ago. Outside of that, not much. This could provide a substantial boon. What all does this document say?
It has information on like the personnel who were here, like the different tech adepts who were here, as well as information on their Electu tattoo codes. So everyone on this Forge World has their own specialty Electu tattoo that allows you to sort of track their whereabouts and what they've been doing.
All right. Looking at the dead bodies, is it possible to trace one of their Electu codes directly to this manifest?
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't take you long. You play like the worst game of match 2 and find like this horrible corpse that you're like, oh, that like mecha dendrite matches this person, and you can line them up.
Okay, so basically 1-to-1, we can, if we spend like, a good little bit of time doing this, we can find most of all these dead bodies has a corresponding bit in the manifest. Is that right?
Yeah. It sounds like something though that I don't know, like it seems a very menial job that you'd want to assign.
Yes, I completely agree. But I can't trust it to Roos because he doesn't know how to read. Khelrana. Nope, I'm too racist to do that. But Aloysus is doing something more important. Well, Eldar...
Well, Aloysus right now is checking the bodies, right? Like,
yeah, I guess we can have Aloysus look through it once he's done.
you can just add to his workload.
Yeah,
you can just be like, also, while you're doing this, please check this out too.
Aloysus, you wouldn't mind also checking this and this out now, wouldn't you?
Sure, Captain, why not? And while I'm at it, would you like a foot massage? Would you like me to write some prose of how great a captain you are?
Why, Aloysus. Yes, thank you.
I'll fucking get you.
I know. I'm waiting for it. Release me.
I like that this campaign has become Speaker's personal hell. Like, good.
Welcome to
Speaker, Alden Rosh,
Speaker.
no good, very bad day.
Speaker. As I have learned in my time being a rogue trader, I put my big hand on your shoulder. Heavy are the hips that wear the ass.
That is true. This
Christ.
ass sure is heavy.
I'm kind of glad I'm an Ogryn, so if anytime there's like any like investigation or puzzles or anything else, I just get to go like, I'm just gonna play sounds of the soundboard as they do stuff. That's great.
Exactly.
I gotta do
Just
shit.
Do your dailies.
Yeah, I'm just rocking my recliner right now. I'm like, oh hell yeah.
I'm sorry, Zoran.
No, this isn't me complaining. This is me just going like, they get to play now.
Jesus Christ. He's mad with power.
Get him, chat. Get him. Oh shit. Okay. Amazing. All right. So yeah, Aloysus, you can go through. It's gonna take you several hours to go through this.
Absolutely. Can I perhaps make a Medicaid check to expedite at least the body searching process to lessen the amount of time
difficulty
we're wasting?
6. Yeah, difficulty 6.
I will assist. Because I also
Yeah,
have
you get-
Medicaid.
I don't need it because I'm fucking real. 8 successes.
Holy shit, he's real.
It's real as hell.
That pep talk from the captain really helped you out. Like,
Knowing that the captain is suffering as I am is enough for Aloysus to do his damn job.
You know, our lives really went downhill ever since we met those orcs. Maybe we should just kill them all.
That's what I'm trying to do, Captain, but you need to let me work. You have to let me cook.
All right, Aloysus. I will let you cook.
Thank you,
Orcs.
sisters. So real.
Absolutely slay. Orcs, I mean.
Yes, slay indiscriminately orcs.
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 Just orcs.
the
Orcs.
comm bead goes off. Orcs.
Orcs.
Orcs. Orcs. Orcs. Orcs. Orcs. Orcs. Orcs. What's happening?
And then we all wake up unconscious an hour later.
We have been detained because we just started to incite a law on a planet.
Is this your fever dream speaker? Is it
Yeah.
just...
This is awesome. This is everyone's like, oh, speakers suffering, oh, speakers in hell. And it's like, no. I get the opportunity of playing a guy losing his shit. It's funny as hell.
Yes. All right. So, Aloysus, you are able to expertly catalog going through this. And as you do find that after everything is said and done, everything is cataloged, there is one person missing. There is a tech adept by the name of Biran Amiga, who was assigned to keep the stasis coffin operational.
Chief Animator Amiga. Where might you... Captain!
Yes?
The tabulation is complete. However, we are missing one notable personnel.
Oh, yes? Who?
A tech adept by the name of Biran Amiga, the chief animator, responsible for maintaining and guarding the stasis script. Along with it, is also missing. Whether or not this one has absconded with the stasis script, or it was taken as collateral to presumably keep it operational or to crack it open, is beyond us. But I would go out on a limb and say wherever the crypt is, we will likely find Amiga and vice versa.
I see. Very good. Very good. An excellent catch. All right. We need to find this woman. And we need to ascertain the location. What was their role? You said God, I almost called her the Animatrix.
The chief animatrix.
Which
yes,
is
no, it has to be. It has to be because that's 40K naming conventions. It's absolutely the Animatrix,
Yeah.
but it's not capitalized because that's copyrighted.
True.
Yeah.
Yes, Chief Animatrix Biran Amiga.
Yes, I'm reading in a personnel file that she became a Skitarii shortly after breaking a speed limit. Then it got,
That was one of the better ones, yeah.
Yes, and then there was another one where there was a bunch of they sawed that guy open and they peeled him apart and he was in that tin can. It was great. I love the movie.
It appears
All right.
she was a veteran of the Second Revolution on the planet as well.
Revolution.
Old memories surface.
Get out of here, Tannhauser. You don't exist anymore.
All right. So, was she a technomat? What her exact rank? That seems like a job a Magos might have, but then again, I don't exactly understand your ranking structure.
She was a tech adept, Captain.
Tech adept. Very good. All right. So we need to find our missing tech adept. Where were her quarters?
Let's see. Am I able to pull that information?
So you know that those Electu tattoos, you would need to, before you could find this person, you'd need to access the city's surveillance network. This would require either a lawful way of doing it, which would be an influence test, or the unlawful way, which would be a tech test.
Well, why do...
I vote for
Go,
crimes.
go ahead. Go ahead and speak.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I was trying to see what my influence is looking like. How does one make an influence test?
So influence is a special stat. It's not a normal test.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe on your character sheets, it will be under gear.
Year.
I see.
Here.
Metal Gear. Influence test,
Gear.
huh?
What's your influence, guys? Sound off.
Oh wow.
You're gonna
My-
win.
I have a dice pool of 4 for it, it seems.
Influence.
My influence is 0 because I am an Ogryn.
That makes sense.
Cries.
No.
Aloysus?
Where's influence?
Go into gear,
Under
top
gear.
left, and if you click on influence, it'll show you what your dice pool is.
2.
Well, you know what's really funny?
Yeah.
My dice pool is also 2, which means the most
Okay.
influential person on this Forge world, run by the Imperium of Man suborganization, the Adeptus Mechanicus,
Oh man.
is the Eldar.
So influence, though, this is what will fuck the Eldar.
Okay.
For every keyword you share beyond the first, you gain a bonus dice on the
All right.
influence test.
Ah.
Yep.
Yeah, I cap out at 4 because unless we got any secret Eldar
You can
here.
also spend wealth to add success icons. Each point of wealth you spend adds 1 additional success.
I have 0 wealth? I'm broke?
Not the broke trader.
Can't even
be
afford
right.
bullets for your ship, man. How the fuck else you think you survive? Broke bitch.
Man, you really should read Zedekit.
Listen.
You should have paid for Zedek's course, dude.
You're balling on a
It
budget.
was on a discount.
All right, everyone, I'm going to show you why Alden Rosh has a better vessel than Zedek, even without guns, all right? Now, how do I measure things? Okay,
Rogue
great.
trader,
measure things.
more like broke
Ray.
trader.
This ray represents a sword class. All right, you see that? Everyone see the sword class? That is what a sword class length is. Very good.
Are you ship measuring?
This is how big in contrast the conquest class would be. In
I get a
part.
strange feeling someone's trying to engage in a ship measuring contest with me. Nah, he's
My
probably-
metaphorical
Ow.
penis is larger than theirs.
And you see, each drum here would be one of the batteries that I need to get refilled, and it's very expensive. Please don't yell at me. Hey, Thurston, how do I delete this?
You don't.
You don't. Well, also, I'm just I'm imagining that dick size thing from South Park where Randy is like, it's actually girth by this, and it's all the different ways you can measure, and that's what you're doing with your ship. It's not just the length, guys, it's the girth of the ship that matters. Oh God.
Just saying, in Battlefield Gothic, I got 8 hull points, and you only got 1. It's true.
There it is.
There it is.
So,
Yeah.
Thurston,
Comment down below if you
Yeah.
think that's a soundboard. The answer is no.
for every
I've seen him do it in person. It's really scary.
Oh.
Yeah.
every keyword beyond the first, is that the first keyword that you need to trigger, or just the fact the first keyword you have attached to your character sheet?
Oh, okay. So it's So you will tell me the keywords you have in your character sheet. So for example, you will all share Imperium.
Even me?
Except for you. You're fully. But if you have additional ones, so for example, you would have 2 because you would have Adeptus Mechanicus and Imperium.
That's
so you
correct.
get an extra dice. So your influence would be 1 higher, which would I guess you just didn't enter influence, or you don't have influence, which makes no sense, but sure. So you would get 1 on the check. So really, the captain is your best bet.
Is it just 1? Is it just because I have Adeptus Mechanicus? Because I have 5.
Oh, you do? Okay, sorry, it's not on your sheet. I can't see it on your sheet.
Really? Oh, what the heck? Hold on.
Unless it's like a scaling thing or a bar thing. Anyways, if you have 5, then yeah, you'd actually get like 6 on the check.
Okay.
Which would make sense for you, yeah. Because you get 1 extra dice because you share Adeptus Mechanicus in addition to Imperium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have more than 6 with that in mind?
Nope.
Nope.
Unless any of them are psychers, but that would only bring me to 5.
No, they are. They are not Lysychus.
Okay.
Are we gonna have Aloysus? Are you gonna do lawful or unlawful?
Thurston, Aloysus is a law-abiding, rules-as-written member of the Mechanicum in the Inquisition. Of course he's going to do unlawful.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then you don't make it.
Oh, pointless.
Yeah, all this discussion was pointless. Give
It
me
was
your
just a
DN.
ship measuring contest. Come on.
That's all it was.
It's true. It's true. Give me your difficulty 7 tech check then.
Ooh.
Difficulty 7 tech check. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we got some glory, and we got some things.
You know what, Thurston? As far as unlawful means, is this like this could trigger ramifications, but I can't tell you smiles unlawful, or like a fuck it we ball kind of unlawful?
I might remember this.
That being said,
A bunch of templates on the background, deleting these templates.
They were for
You and your dick measuring. Dick measuring.
Whoa, who's
The ship
bringing dicks
measuring.
into it? I'm just talking about ships. All right? Are you kidding me? Zedek gets laid way more often than Alden.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah,
he fucking doesn't.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right.
You look at that sad wet cat man and tell me no matter how much money he gets, he's getting action.
You know what? I believe it because he would seek it out, and Alden is too married to the job.
I believe in Zedek. I think Zedek can do anything.
Yeah,
he's got to do.
Zedek is the Rizzler. He's like he's got
Did he riz anybody during the campaign? I don't even remember him doing that.
He's got fail boy Riz. Alden
He rizzed the whole audience, Hulky.
Yeah.
No comment.
I bet your captain has more sex than mine does.
Thank you, Jers.
Thank you, Jers.
It's the honest facts. It's the honest facts. Alden is looking for that master and commander type relationship, all right? But good old Zedek, he's a playboy. He would. I'm done with this conversation now.
I'm done. Thurston, what's the DN for the influence check? Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
My mama I gotta go home right now immediately.
They're talking about my sex character again.
Sorry.
I don't want to talk about him.
I wasn't thinking. Please forgive me.
I'll never forgive you. You talked about my sacred cow. I'll kill you.
No! Okay.
What's the DM, Thurston?
Difficulty 5.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Do I have any money?
Oh,
I love the evolution of this. It's great.
That last session just broke our brains too much. Like we're doomed.
Yeah, I think we're just.
I think I have 0
I
well,
think
so
we're
we're gonna rock dog this one. Let's go.
You got some wrath? We're good. Not bad.
Actually, I'm crazy. 6 successes.
Hulky,
Fuck.
Jesus.
I hope we don't
Alright,
get into
Alden.
combat this session, because I am rolling all ones.
All right, Hulky, you managed to request from one of the Skitarii, the ATM, who grants you access to the surveillance network as you use your influence and abilities and connections to pull up this information. And what you find is some information on Baran Amiga. First of all, you can tell, doing an immediate data analysis on this, Baran Amiga hasn't visited their home or work since the attack. They've used adept credentials to reserve transportation capacity in the Stronos space elevator, destined for the Delta Sig Novum orbital platform. There are 2 reservations that have been made there. One left yesterday, the other leaves tomorrow.
I see. We'll have to make sure we beat them there. An excellent catch, Aloysus.
Thank you, Captain. I would believe, based upon the information we've received, that Amiga would be upon that elevator. So if we can prepare for a rendezvous sometime in the next 12 orbital cycle, we should be able to head them off. Keyword should. They've already made the slip with a stasis crypt. They may have covered their tracks already.
Yes, that does warrant some concern. But more than likely, they expected no one to be so thorough as to investigate this closely. Or at the very least, they're banking on them not having left such a mess in their wake. Regardless, tomorrow that shall be our goal. In the meantime, what can we learn about the politics of the local electro-priests?
Well, as far as how they operate, I can tell you that they are living conduits of the motive force. Think of it as electricity, but the breathing and sieve of omniscient might, the machine god's life current, part of the Trinity, flowing through all things mechanical.
I just imagine as you're saying this, it cuts to Roos with like the equations like floating in the air beside him.
They steadily get less complex until he lands on when is lunch.
I'm hungry, so. Takes out a piece of corn he's been saving.
Yeah,
Can't be
the
good
corn-
still.
Oh no,
It
no,
can't be
no.
good.
Wait, no! It categorically has to still be good. That was rations for the entire ship during our entire stay here. It can't all be bad.
If it's, unprocessed corn, well, maybe, I don't know.
We're
mean,
growing
you
more.
never-
It
corn
can't be
now.
easy to eat.
You never
you can
asked
preserve
what the-
corn pretty well. Like,
That's true.
corn can definitely last.
Oh, no,
You
it's
never
all-
did ask what that boy wanted for Sanguinala, though. Maybe it was gonna be food, please.
Well, we already got that little fucking 25-year-old boy. Go
I was-
away.
I was hoping he was gonna be like 32.
I know.
I mean, close enough.
Might as well be. No, don't. But never mind. Don't say that to me. I don't want to be old.
Embrace it, Hulky. Embrace it.
Yeah.
Are we on our
That's true.
30s at this point?
I'm
getting
Not
there.
quite.
Ah.
I think it's just
Almost. Not quite.
Just you, old man.
Just you. The future is now. I push you into the lake.
Don't worry, Zoran. I'm the old man here. so-
I mean, I'm not that much younger than you, so we're
I know.
we're both fucked, man. Yeah, oldies for life. We both got gray.
Yeah.
Guys, you guys are beat boop and trying to figure out the Adeptus Mechanicus wheel. Get in on this track.
Let's change.
Zoom love Warhammer.
Are you sure you don't want to talk more about like age and like dying?
Jesus Christ.
Speaker. Speaker can beat your ass.
Holy fuck!
Okay.
This is why I'm not the streamer, guys.
That's why it's Zoran's channel. Let's continue with the fun roleplay.
I was seriously waiting for you to be like, but if I did start a channel, mine'll probably last a few more years. Like,
Yeah, I'll leave my channel for you in my will so you can enjoy it for 2 more years.
Thank you. That's really kind of you. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, for all good that channel is, anyway.
Jeez, oh no, Zoran!
Oh.
Zoran, I grab you and I
You can
shake
come
you
watch me
around.
complain about taxes at twitch.tv/Zoran the Wizard.
It's
Please
true. You can
support
go.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. It's
And
back
ask me
season.
anything that you want over there. Honestly, that's the best way to learn about anything. Just visit me when I'm streaming. Go like, I have a question about Rockrat. I'll just tell you everything. Just come visit.
It's true. It's the
It's the
deepest
best way to
of lore.
best way to just literally come ask us anything. It looks on your channel was super popular when I still streamed. Wait, I know, man. It goes up and down. One day it's at 800, other days it's 100. I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
The
sorry.
algorithm is a fickle beast.
Before I get angry, we're talking about beats and boots.
But yes, they are yet another facet of the priesthood, but not quite in the same way that a Magos or well, Genitor, Dominas, not in quite the same way. They are priests more analogous to the Ministorum, per se. They speak and are living conduits for their own interpretation of the motive force, but not of the same sway as, say, a Magi. However, I'm not too versed in why they are quarreling with each other here on Avacus. I'd have to pick a little bit further through their data, maybe put a few daemons out into the noosphere, pull some data. I could probably find out, give me enough time.
Maybe you can look inside your head database. Get more specific.
Roos, I looked in... You know what, Roos? That's a great idea. You're very smart. I'm glad you're learning these things. Let me do that. And Aloysus will just stand there, bob his head back and forth. Beep boop boop, beep bop bop, beep boop boop. Ah, yes, I can see here in my own databanks that I have approximate knowledge on both Jack and Shit on their own priesthood. So I will need to go diving into the noosphere for this one.
Wait, hold on. You don't have a head database, do you?
I mean, I have my brain, my cogitation units, my uplink.
Well, hold on a second. Well, okay, fine. Access it right now, then.
It's what I'm doing, Captain. I don't have anything on this particular priesthood.
Yes, well, access it. Do it. No, just do it again. Just real quick for me.
Yeah, connect via Bluetooth to the fucking data. Connect to the Desert Mechanic's Wi-Fi so you can search who's here.
Fine, sure. Thurston, I would like to access the noosphere. I want to make a tech check. What do I need?
Okay. Give me a tech check. Just difficulty 3.
Okay. It'd be really funny with a dice pool of 9 if I failed.
Okay.
Unfortunately, none such. 6 successes.
Okay. I'm posting the password that you get access to the noosphere within chat. There it is. I posted it in the,
Sure,
in the
translate
Twitch
that.
chat. There you go. Excellent. You have access with that password. Beep, boop,
All right.
beep.
Beep boop bop, beep bop, beep bop. Binary text. Let's pull it up. Let's Google that.
I love a bit you have to Google.
Okay.
Yeah,
Convert.
it's a good.
Thank you. That's a strong password.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
Wouldn't you like to know, corn boy?
Holy shit. Brutal!
Come on, you don't have to do him like that.
Bruce cries a little bit. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to help.
Oh. Bugger, you made the Ogryn cry. I just wanted to know if you needed to make the beep boop bop beep noises, and actually, it turns out you did. That's a necessary component.
It's not. It's not even the litany of connection.
But that's what you were doing. You were going beep boop bop bop.
Yes, I was making noises with my vocalization unit, which is my mouth and my larynx.
That's not possible.
Captain, I'm about to blow your fucking mind.
All right.
Did you know you also have a vocation unit?
Hold on. Let me try. Can I try?
Yes.
All right, everyone, stand back. I don't want to hurt you.
Bruce gets behind a crate.
Beep boop bop beep. Oh my god.
Oh, keep doing that, Captain. I can see the lines of code flowing into your brain.
Oh, beep boop bop beep bop.
Oh, yes, yes, all that binaric data.
Oh, my
sweet
goodness.
music, this beautiful melody of binary flowing into you.
Raise the Omniscire!
Yes, you're seeing that. Now let me cut out part of your brain.
Oh, right, what? You know what? I'm this far in.
All right, we're so back. We're so back, everybody.
Man, they've already left with that fucking coffin, haven't they?
Oh, probably.
They're like in the next system.
So what did
over.
Aloysus find out about about the tech priests and stuff?
Well, with the beeps and the boops,
Can't forget the boobs.
you were able to find out Baranamiga appears to have had no life whatsoever. He filled a requisition order to install a hydration unit at his workstation so he could attend the coffin longer without refreshment breaks. He entirely dedicated himself to keeping the coffin safe.
Damn, there's an entry in here. He's got a Steam Deck, so he didn't have to leave.
He's a tier 4 sub to a VTuber.
It's always
What
there.
What the hell is cultist chat? I'm not familiar with this phrase.
Oh my god, you should shoot anyone that tells you about that.
It's okay. I have permission to do this. I have this card that tells me I can know anything that I want.
Oh. Take a look at the card. I'm very impressed.
It literally says, this man can do whatever he wants, smile.
Oh, the font. Oh, it's perfect.
It even has a watermark.
Mine isn't perfect.
Dear God. It's so tasteful.
Tasteful thickness of it. My god.
Aloysus, what's the matter? You look shocked. Well, based upon the information I have gleaned from prying into the noosphere, it appears...
Oh my god. I thought you were I thought you were doing a bit, so I shut the hell up.
I passed the football to you. I gave you your Paul Allen shock moment because you just got fucking wasted by my cool-ass business card.
My maybe my mic didn't pick up me going, oh my god, it even has a watermark.
Oh, did I pick up that? I passed the football back to you, but I didn't hear anything else.
Oh.
I thought we were done. I thought we were done with the bit.
Guys,
streamers.
I can't keep working with these unprofessional streamers that will I'm sorry. I need to go and do 6 Hail Marys and pray to God after this session. What happens next?
I have
You
a
need to buy
suggestion,
more
speaker.
White speaker.
I have
Yes.
a suggestion.
Yes.
You know what's something you could work with?
What?
The Choi Toy Knight, which you can help us buy.
That's right.
So Speaker has someone to game with.
Finally, I
Speaking
can.
of gaming with, what information did we get?
Zora is now.
I've been trying to get us back on track like 5 times now, and someone keeps blowing up the rail.
Look, I told you. This guy had no... Literally, I said, this guy had no life. The only requisitions and changes in his life were to make sure that he could spend more time closer to the coffin. And then you made the tier 4 sub joke and we fucking went off the rails.
All right, it's my fault that time. Understood.
That's right. Anyway, so yeah, that's what you've learned about this person. But they were not among the dead.
Do they record it as having any particular friends or just the box?
They made a fucking Facebook account for the coffin.
Oh,
that is
no.
their only friend.
Oh, no.
He unfriended Tom on MySpace only just to have the box.
Just the coffin.
That's the saddest shit I ever heard in my life.
Are we sure this is a coffin? Are we sure this isn't an anime girl body pillow?
We don't know.
well-
We don't know, and that's what's scary.
Okay. You do have some reports that this is the final thing. There are some reports that were made by other staff members about Amiga, which indicate Amiga was reported to talk to the coffin a lot.
Oh no.
Amiga seems to be an odd fellow. They're a workaholic. They devoted so much of their time to simply guarding the coffin. They went to lengths that they would never leave its presence, and apparently were reported to converse with the coffin frequently. Something about this rouses in me some, and please by all means correct me if I'm paranoid, a manner of suspicion of the nature of the stasis crypt.
Nah, that's crazy. It's got to be someone else.
Well, I suppose I was sworn to... What the hell? You're gonna see the damn thing. You should know that the... And I'll lean in. Are we being followed by anything?
Not that you can see.
Khelrana,
like
can you
that
make
phrasing.
sure that we are alone?
Yeah, I can roll my investigation. Which actually is not all that bad.
Why are you talking about rolling? I don't understand. I thought it was just... This bit sucks. Do the thing.
Roos starts
Damn! Holy shit! Way to bust poor Odo.
I was
difficulty
busting me!
Okay. Difficulty 7.
7?
Yes.
Investigation or awareness?
Investigation if you're looking for bugs or anything like that.
Alright, well, I don't have 7 dice, so...
boom, baby.
Never mind!
You
Where'd you
crit.
get there?
What happened? What? My rolls? I rolled... Okay, I had 4 dice for investigation. It was a difficulty of 7. I rolled a 5 and 3 6s.
Note that this is the session with no combat, so it's just like we're just rolling up every skill check.
I'm just...
y'all.
Thurston, I'm drinking in the moment. This is the only good roll I'm ever gonna get.
That's true. Enjoy this. We're back to rock grind in a few weeks, and I hope you like being on your
Exactly.
ass again. All right. You do an investigation around here, and with a crit, you're also able to detect that there are several decorative skulls that are actually servo skulls that are actively watching everything you're doing in here.
I'm gonna lean into both the captain and Aloysus, and I'm gonna point at each one of them in turn. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one are watching us.
So we're being followed.
More or less. I don't see any, like, servo skulls floating after us, like, actively following. It's just the ones mounted on the wall are watching us.
Yeah, though you do see a couple as you concentrate. You see a couple that do kind of patrol through halls and whatnot, but their patterns are very irregular, almost like they're coming in at almost set times to check in on you, but not regular in a way for moving around the building.
We got the ones on the walls watching us regular style, and then the ones that are sort of trying to pretend that they're patrolling, but they're just kind of peeking in every so often to make sure that we're, doing what we're supposed to.
Top shelf. All right.
So I suggest we probably try and find somewhere quiet outside. I don't exactly know if there's anywhere not monitored by all of your techie bullshit.
Aloysus,
Yes?
I'm afraid I have more tasks for you.
Do you now? Do we perhaps need less prying eyes?
It's more that I want to know which eyes are prying.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you very much.
Thurston, I'd like to make a
Okay.
tech check to try and
Okay.
tap into these servo skulls.
Yeah. Difficulty is gonna also be 7 again.
Okay,
Okay.
this one might be difficult. Let's see what happens.
It's a bit of a tricky widget.
And
No, just fucking
Oh,
whatever.
Right.
Just-
All right.
Right. Everyone kicks so much ass.
But why are we rolling so well today? What happened?
Our ill fortune is
this?
coming. It might be depression speaking, but I know that we're gonna roll bad very soon. The universe has a funny cosmic balance. It knows. It knows.
It knows. It knows.
There's another gaming group right now that's just crying. They're just like, why? Why did I
fallen.
roll 3 1s and a 2?
Somewhere and sometime there is a party that is just TPK'd.
Exactly.
And that makes me feel really happy, because it's not my party.
Correct.
Yeah, it's true.
Probably.
Maybe.
Not yet.
Hopefully.
Possibly. All right. Yeah. So Aloysus, you're able to perform your analysis. As you do, you can tell that these are predominantly the Archdominus's equipment, though there are some that appear to link to outside new spheric networks. You can't tell which ones they are, sadly, but it's enough for you to know that there's some in here. The vast majority of them, some of them though, are obviously like spying implements from other institutions.
Most of our passive observers are the Dominers. However, it would appear we have other parties interested in our goings-on as well. Possibly our missing tech adept. Could be somebody outside the network as well. There would be no way to really tell unless I find a way to backtrace their signatures.
Could never be easy, can it? Well,
It rarely ever is, but no good work comes without some measure of sacrifice.
Well, I say we proceed for now. Continue on. Let's see, perhaps... Oh, goodness gracious. Remind me again, the Electro Priest, that turned out to be a false lead. There isn't anything weird going on with them here?
You haven't checked in on it. You just know that the wounds were caused by Electro Priest weapons. You can go to their temple. That is a very valid option.
Why don't we pay a visit to the Electro Priest temple before we go on to our funny little escalator ride?
That sounds like a great idea, Captain.
Most excellent. Then away we go!
Batman transition.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you make your way to the home of the Fulgurite Electro Priests the Electro Priests here in Balaxia. It is an area that you make your way towards, though you will have to hitch a lift there on a cargo ship. It's not like a cargo run to the temple. It's not really the most luxurious of transportation, but it does the trick. You might be able to get something more austere, but it would require some influence checks to make.
Yes, I absolutely am not going to tolerate us flying around in a giant cargo ship. Thank you very much. I'll make
All
an
right,
influence check.
All right, cool. The difficulty is 5.
All right, awesome. Do any of these guys share my keywords of Imperium, Rogue Trader, or the Rosh Rogue Trader Dynasty?
They do not.
All right, not even Imperium.
Imperium they do, but having one just lets you make the check.
Oh, I see. All right, well, I need 5 successes on 2 dice pool. How bad could it possibly be?
Yeah, you're fine.
That's 3 successes, guys.
Yep. Spend some glory.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump 4 glory into this. Okay.
Bump it
Yeah,
up.
go for it.
How does this
Go for it.
happening?
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it.
How bad could it possibly be?
Not bad. You get
That's 5.
2 successes. Yeah, sweet. All right, so you manage to hitch yourself on a Scorpius Dune Rider, one of the more notable Adeptus Mechanicus transport vessels that's
I love
often
those
used
things.
for transporting troops. And you know, like you notice that on the drive, like the vehicle seems very close to the ground. The tech priests on board who operate it, or the Skitarii on board who operate it, very clearly are compensating for Roos's added bulk. But it's very low riding with him in there.
Ah, now this is how you transport things in style, not a tank tread in sight.
Bruce
Yes.
looks down and sees it. It's floating, right?
Yeah.
He looks down. He's like, how does it work?
Well, Roos, the Scorpius Dune Rider works off of ferromagnetism. Something like that. I actually don't fucking remember the lore of the Scorpius Dune Riders. I don't actually use them. Thurston. Would I just know this as a tech adept?
Yeah, you know that it uses the anti-gravitic energies, the prescribed mechanical lore that only the Hovero priests are aware of.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Havero priests.
Yes.
Not to be consumed with the Huvero priests who specialize in the art of vacuum.
This sucks.
This sucks. Roos, it's funny magic. It's funny space magic.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Lucy, she knows use magic. We don't use magic here.
Well, we call it psychic energy. Lesser species call it magic.
Is this
We call it
magic
psychic energy,
sanctioned by
too.
Emperor?
Yes, because it's technology. It's anti-gravity plating.
Okay. Bruce accepts that. He puts down his ripper.
Oh, thank God.
Holy shit.
Emperor.
As you as you get closer, the Dune Rider drops you off. However, he drops you off at the temple. The temple itself, however, has no lighting. That's because all the Electro priests here can see in the dark. So the only lighting that really is available is the Electu tattoos of some of the cult members here. Otherwise, you will need a light source as you're inside.
How kosher is it for me to use a little bit of my psychic abilities?
And no, not inside of a temple.
Okay, alright.
That's when the campaign summons Scarbrand.
Yeah, I'm going to go unbound and light a little
Yeah.
tiny fire in my hand.
You think you guys do light well? What?
All right, but surely there are some protocols to expect non-blind visitors, yes?
Oh no, they
Okay.
literally don't care about other people coming here. It's their temple.
So here's the thing. Alden. Electro priests do not see as you or I do with broad spectrum optical perception. No, they view things via the motive force that suffuses all things in creation. That is to say that their eyes, in the rapturous glory of seeing the Omnissiah's divine work, have boiled out of their sockets and they see electricity. They don't actually see anything else.
Well, that sounds relatively inconvenient.
I'd just
I
spend
mean-
Wrath Point. The narrative declare that
Yeah.
learning from our last situation where Roos had to take up a
Thank
corpse for the light,
Thank you.
that he still has the corpse with the light. He's
the
been
whole
keeping it
corpse.
as a special occasion.
Oh,
And he just whips out this skeleton with a backpack light, and he goes, "Oh, I kept it."
Where have you been keeping that?
That's what the smell was.
He looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, I just been having it around, you know."
Nobody has really raised a question of the Ogryn dragging around a mutilated, rotting corpse.
Yeah, it's all skeleton now.
I like the idea that the Ogryn just never thought to take the light off of the corpse.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
plausible.
Never
So I-
occurred to
yeah.
him.
So he goes and just turns it on, and he's like, "All right, here you go." Just lighting our way.
Well, that'll do it.
All right. So you can enter. There are electro priests meandering about, performing sacred tasks. What are you doing? Like they're scattered about in upper scaffolds and along arterial hallways. This place is of course cyclopean, like any proper temple to the Omnissiah.
Hello? Anyone home?
Several
We saw him
eyes
wander
turn to
around.
you. A single priest approaches, their bluish tinged skin crackling slightly with electrical energy, their blind eyes staring out. Greetings.
Hello there, yes. I am Captain Alden Rosh, rogue trader of the Bird of Paradise. I was hoping...
Okay.
Yes. It is okay, isn't it? I was hoping to see if you could perhaps answer a few questions of mine, for I am quite interested in learning more about the Cult Mechanicus, potentially even to join it.
Give me a deception check.
I see. Could I perhaps make a cunning check?
Are you not attempting to deceive?
I will make a deception check.
Thank you, Odo. Thank you, Odo. I
I
appreciate
make,
Speaker going for the like, this is my better skill. And before I could reply, Odo's like, are you doing exactly the thing that
Are you trying to become a tech priest? I mean, I'm here
Yeah.
for this.
Can
Yeah,
can I make a weapon skill check to what's my difficulty number?
So this is not going to have a difficulty in that it's opposed by their awareness.
Okay. I'm gonna wrath that
Sure.
with 3 successes and turn those 3 successes into no extra successes and a complication.
Let's go.
Excellent.
And it's a harsh
Classic.
environment.
It's a
Oh
hard
my
knock
God!
life for us.
Oh my
Read
god!
out what it says here.
Changes, masonry collapses, revealing another path or potential foe. The terrain becomes difficult, flooded, or visibility lowers.
It is pretty dark.
After all of this time, the battery on the corpse light runs out.
Oh, he like shakes it, and the corpse also rattles. He's like, "Oh, well, I'll go charge it." And so Roos takes like the power cord and goes off to like a random wall with a computer. He's like, "Oh, this will do." And he just sits there like he's like a stranded stranger at an airport waiting for his phone to charge. He's just babysitting this light.
What is he doing? Why is he inserted into the holiness of the motive force
He
without
doesn't know what he's doing.
authorization?
He's an innocent Ogryn, for goodness sake.
Oh, holy shit, he put the USB in the computer now to run in Bonzi Buddy.
Oh, this entire forge is fucked if it has Bonzi Buddy. That's a data demon.
Do you need help printing?
No, I don't. Actually, I might need help with that.
Oh, this email says I love you. I should open it.
No.
I just gave every IT person older than 10 years in the industry a heart attack.
With the hololithic display on Aloysus's plate, could I ostensibly increase the luminosity of that enough to give at least a rudimentary amount of light? It won't be very good, but at least we can see in front, like directly in front of us.
I'll let you narratively declare that.
Sure, I'll spin a narrative declaration for that one.
Yeah. It's like when you're too lazy to turn on the flashlight on your phone, so you just turn the screen brightness up.
It just grows larger and larger. There's just a big projection of his Forge Worlds icon above him.
So sorry for the thing that just happened. Where were we?
You had questions. What is it you wish to know?
Have you been noticing any particular difficulties with the other branches of the mechanical?
Always. They are all inferior.
Can you tell me why they're so inferior to your magnificence?
It begins with the first spark of the motive force, which
Let's,
came about.
Let's do a slightly more abridged, not from the very, very beginning. Because I've already read on all of that, obviously.
What do you wish to know specifically?
Well, I happen to know that several servants of the Omnissiah have been found dead with marks reminiscent of the weaponry that you electro-priests wield in battle.
You should talk to the High Luminen Ossifa.
I will happily do so, for I do not mean to accuse your order, and simply wish to understand.
Then I shall send you to the High Luminen Ossifa. Come with me.
I will do so. But before I do so, I'd like to make a little insight check.
Sure.
Am I about to be led into an execution chamber or other kind of trap?
Let's go difficulty 3.
You got it. 4 successes.
Yeah, that's enough for you to know. This isn't like you're not able to gather whether this is good or bad because they're like tech priest type folks who are really good at hiding, information. However, it's enough for you to know that there are like very clear instructions what to do if someone asked about this.
I see. All right. So there's no negative intent that I'm feeling per se.
Not that you're picking up on now.
Okay. All right. I will follow that.
Okay. Eventually, you are led up to an archway where the High Luminen, clearly based off of the sort of side robes and far more elaborate Lectu tattoos, they hold in their hand a notable stave that crackles with corpuscent as you come in, and they look at you. Why, hello! Welcome to the temple. I am Ossifa. How may I assist you?
Yes, greetings to you, Ossifa. I am
Yes.
Alden Rosh, Bird of Paradise. You know me, you love me. Here's the thing. I'm here investigating the recent string of mysterious murders that have occurred of Adeptus Mechanicus personnel, one specifically surrounding a guarded stasis crypt.
Yes, the tech crypt in area 42597.3 XX-E. My forces went in there and executed several individuals.
Why?
We were informed of the location of that tech crypt by members of the Legio Caruthus. After I researched it, I uncovered something horrific.
What did you uncover?
How much motive force power that crypt required to keep running. It was a tragic waste of electricity.
I see, and so you took it upon yourself to murder a substantial amount of people for that?
Yes.
Well, at least she's honest.
I think
It's
I
true.
found the killer, guys.
Mystery solved.
We got her.
I see.
When I learned of this, the Skitarii placed me in touch with the Hardwares, a crew of tech gangers. They were the cannon fodder, whilst I had two of my priests go to ensure that the stasis device was unpowered,
That is very.
or at least removed from the network.
Where is that stasis crypt now?
Oh, I don't know. I just gave it to the Hardwares after.
Is she telling me the truth?
100%. You don't even need to make a check. She literally cared only because it was using up electricity. She's like the electric company who is like, this house is using a lot of electricity.
You know, Games Workshop once did this to a guy who played Warhammer Age of Reckoning, and they shut off his power, and he had a pacemaker, and he died.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Many people are saying this.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? Okay. All right.
What
You
an
said you-
asshole.
You said you used gangers in the lower levels. Where are they located?
The Hardwares.
Yes,
You can find them if you go into the underbelly foundry forge.
I see. How might I arrange a meeting?
I do not know.
Well,
I was given information from the Legio. After that, our contact ceased. I did not really need them after we unplugged the device. Oh, but I could show you the reports. You can see how much more efficient the electricity is in that area now.
Oh, I believe it. You've done the Omnissiah's work?
We can power several lights in several districts for several more hours. Blessed be.
Blessed to be. I turned to Aloysus. All right, so we need to go down there, like right now.
Yeah, we're wasting time up here. This is the kind of pettiness that I mentioned, Captain. This is very, very normal.
Yeah. You know, I can't even be disgusted by it. It's not as if rogue traitors are known for being the most discerning individuals of high character. At the very least, back when I was a Chartist captain, things were more honest, more forthright. Because I was the only one in charge, and no one cared what I did.
Well, I suppose autocracy is a fine way to go about it. It's a shame that we have fallen so far away from the Omnissiah's light. Not all of our mechanical worlds are like this, though woefully many. Some of us, myself included, pride ourselves on actual efficiency and not wasting time over a few scant lumen when there
Yes.
is an entire species at stake.
I turned. The fuck did you just say?
Do you want to make something?
No, 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 no.
All right, let's roll initiative.
You want to fucking fight about it?
You're fucking making fun of my light bulb displacement. I'll cut you. I'll cut you so bad.
I'll cut you. You wish I'd never cut you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, burn off my skin. I'll just replace it with more grass or another augmetic. Oh no, I'm closer to the Omnissiah than you ever will be. Boo-hoo.
Damn.
Alright, I think we're done beefing.
Yeah.
This can only be settled one way. Rap battle. Roos, lay a beat.
Someone has to rap.
I notice no one is rapping.
Polish fine, top of the dome, 3-inch cradle implant, plates, chrome, electric rhymes, binary memoirs, metal scars, my lines metallic, rails, bars.
Holy shit! Oh!
Roos break dances.
Dude, that's tight as hell.
That was fucking sick.
That was pretty good.
Okay, that was great. I couldn't do that.
I'm not even fucking trying. I'm not embarrassing myself. Not as the character, as Thurston, the human being. I'm not fucking stepping in that. Hulky wins. If this was Rockgrind, I'd say have a hero point.
That was very
you could give him a wrath.
No, I can't, Odo.
No.
Aww.
That's impossible, Oda Rosh.
Yeah. All right. So with that, what are you doing now, y'all?
I guess we're on the road to Viridian City.
Down in Robert Town.
On the road to Viridian City.
What the fuck is that?
So
Okay.
I guess we need to go and find these gangers then. Gang.
Yes. I think that would make a lot of sense if that was what we chose to do.
Yeah. So according to
How are
her,
you,
it's in
sir?
their hands. No idea what they're doing with it. So you think there's a non-zero chance that our friend from the scene of the crime may have just gone after it because they stole his object of strange affection.
Oh, I don't even know. I'm just sort of following along at this point. I'm letting it lead me by the leash until I get enough things to be able to, you know, never come back to this sector ever again in my entire life.
You say that about every sector, sir.
No, I say that mostly about this one. I would love to go back to the American sector. You remember the American sector?
Oh, yeah. It was very lovely there, sir. Pretty
It was
gardens.
lovely. Oh my goodness. And they had those lovely little appletini I liked so much.
Oh, yeah, it was scrumptious.
Oh,
It's true. The captain is very grumpy without his appletinis.
That's correct.
Ah, fine men of the beverages. Well, that was a very nice trip that we went on.
Oh yes, that
Oh,
one that we did recently.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, I still have the button down from that trip. Oh, it was such a nice color.
Oh yes,
That
I
was
remember
so
all the
lovely.
things that we did.
Oh yeah, I got the novelty cup.
Oh, do you
Oh,
remember the
the light
luau? Do you remember the luau on the beach?
Oh, love the luau. We gotta get out of here.
There's adventures
Let's
that
book
no one
it. That's what
knows because we actually had a good time. Like, nothing went wrong. No leadaways, no quests, no nothing. We just showed up. Like, we need this. Like, oh, absolutely. Actually, we were about to make a shipment to this one other ship, but since you wrote to your priority, we'll just load it right now. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, how long was it going to take? I'll take a couple days to load on your ship, so you might as well go on fucking vacation at our beach resort. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, the pleasure
Sounds
Beach
good.
episode.
I want the Ryza episode starring Roos.
Here's my sex idol. Like,
Yes, thank you. What was it, Chimeron or whatever?
Oh no.
It's just the captain goes to visit Roos's room, and there's just like a fucking mountain of statues outside it.
they should know it's fertile.
Fuck.
All right. So, do we have some petty criminals to go menace?
I believe we may.
Does anybody have any other places we need to go?
We have to go up or down. That is our two options, and we have to go up at some point, so let's start by going down.
Flawless
You'll
logic.
need to find the CD Forge Foundry underbelly. This will require a difficulty 5 cunning check. Sea Speaker cunning is used for like underworld connections.
Ooh, could I convince you to let me make a deception? All right, difficulty. You said 4. Very good.
5. Sorry, I was just no.
Oh,
5.
5.
I was drinking when you said it, so I was like,
Oh, I thought you said.
no. Sorry.
Well,
Yes, very good.
I will spend my last wrath to re-roll this beautiful cunning test because I only got 4.
Okay.
Oh, and another perfect roll from me with 6 successes.
Beautiful, very beautiful.
So, you were able to discover for Balaxia that the area you're going to need to go to look into the hardwares is sort of black market archaeotech scavenger region, filled with tech surgeons that target unwilling donors, augmented servo assassins. They're all thriving in this kind of forgotten warren portion of the city. It's like Necromunda down here, okay? Just like imagine like Adeptus Mechanicus Necromunda.
That's
Yeah. You do find that Necromunda, excellent, beautiful, 10 out of 10. You do find that there's a place that you learn from just like contacts and whatnot that you call upon, called the Tune-Up, which is a backstreet cyber surgery locale. Considered neutral ground by the tech gangers. Its owner is named Scryer, and Scryer is constantly avoiding Sicarian Ruststalker assassins because he has a bag of tricks, which is just a bag of mechanical faces that he swaps out.
Sick.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, so you can lead the group to the tune-up where you can meet with Scryer. This place is like very very obscure and hidden. But as you approach, like there's screams. You can like as you're coming in, there's actual like unanesthetized amputations occurring as people are having limbs torn off. And you can see that Scryer is in the back, looking up with one of their metal faces at you.
So you're a rogue trader?
Yes, I am. And you must be Scryer.
That's right.
Well, a pleasure to meet you. Let's try to keep this business. I would hate for there to be any outbreak of undue violence amongst you. Rather intimidating.
Yeah, you got a big boy with you. Don't want that.
Certainly not.
No.
He's big as fuck.
I have a few questions. I will expect straight answers. If I don't receive them, then negotiations may well break down. Outside of that,
Okay, I have questions too, so let's do them one at a time. You go, I go, eh?
Sure. Where?
You go. I'm generous.
Why, very thoughtful and thankful of you. Where is the stasis crypt?
The what's its?
The object in which you purloined from that hit that you ran alongside the electro priests.
What hit? I didn't run no hit.
I was just
Talking about the hardwares?
Yes, the hardware that was obtained. You worked alongside the electro priests to murder a few individuals?
Psst, no, the hardwares were the gangs. Well, that was the name of the gang that they use.
Oh my god. I thought this guy was the gang leader. Wait, who's this guy then?
He's literally the guy who Yeah, he's a Ripper Doc in the, like, this is the place you can gather information from.
Oh my
Like,
god! I spaced out in a
Are you
critical
good?
moment. I thought this guy
I'm
was
so
gonna be-
glad. I'm glad because as you were doing this, I was about to go, but I'm glad other people went, and knew that I, like I hadn't not explained that. Okay,
No.
thank you, everyone.
No,
There's
I
been
failed.
there's been a lot
I
of
failed.
there's a lot of things I do to kind of like push people in every show that we do. So I leave a comment or say a thing or I push us in a direction or I do a thing, and like in this time I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything because I'm just gonna do what Roos would do. You don't know what the fuck's going on. He's just gonna follow his boss. He's gonna beat up anybody who's doing anything. It has been an experience.
We're so good at games, guys. We're so good at games.
Just wait till I run Call of Cthulhu on this channel one day. Just wait.
Oh, dude. Yogg-Sothoth's gonna eat my lunch.
All right. So, as Captain Alden Rosh returns to reality.
Yeah, I move between timelines to the one that we're actually fucking in.
Thank
Oh
you.
my Jesus Christ. Yes, hello. I was hoping that you could potentially point us in the direction. Oh my god. What's the name of the fucking gang?
It's okay. I'm terrible with names too.
What is wrong with me today? I'm so sorry, team. Oh, I let you all down. Oh my god.
Speaker, do you have Adderall?
I do have Adderall. That's the worst part. I'm just
Oh
like,
no.
I just was just normal stupid. Fuck, you've said the name like 60 times. Jesus Christ. They were the after.
Do you want to phone a friend?
Yes, Reggie. I'd like to use one of my lifelines. Can we get some to?
Yeah, any one of your teammates.
The hardwares of the gang.
Hardware.
There you go, Captain.
That's it. I was gonna call them the aftercares.
Thurston Hillman.
Fuck!
I would like to spend a wrath die for a narrative declaration. They're now the aftercares.
Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, the afterkiss. The reality where the captain actually knew the fucking plot has also changed the name of the gang. This is the reality we're in. I fucking hate the multiverse. Okay, carry on.
Yay.
Awesome.
I'm feeling sensation for a little augmentation. Sexual augmentation.
What?
That was
That was
beautiful,
beautiful.
Aloysus. Thank you.
It's aftercares.
Yes, I'm trying to find where the aftercares are located. How may I do so? And by the way, I am paying attention when you answer me.
Yeah. Good. So there's a bit of an up-and-comer gang. They turned out a pretty big score after a job for those tech priests. But then they just double-crossed them and decided, we're gonna sell it to people not from here.
Who are they selling it to?
You get a question and I get a question. That's how this works.
I suppose so. We do have a gentleman's agreement. Very
That's
well.
right.
Ask your question.
He turns to Roos.
You,
Huh?
how attached are you to your limbs?
Oh, I think I'm pretty secure to him.
Okay.
Turns back to you, Captain.
Next question.
Ooh. All right. Yes. Who exactly are they selling the crypt to?
Don't know exactly who they're selling. They're setting up an auction.
At what time? Hmm. That's a different question, isn't it?
That's right.
Turns back to Roos.
What would you think about having like a metal arm or a metal leg?
Would that allow me to punch things a lot better? and grab
Oh
things that
yeah,
are there.
metal arm. You could do all sorts of punching with that.
So can I get a metal arm?
No.
Oh, my sure said no. I can't.
All right, next question.
Where and when is this auction taking place?
That's a double question, and I'm not appreciative of that type of approach. But
All right. Where?
all I know is that they must be smuggling it through the Stranos space elevator. So, I mean, this crew, what's the new name for them again? The aftercares.
Yeah.
The aftercares. They're gonna stand out because they all got their arms with blood red augmetics. That's the thing. That's why I know about them. So you'll be able to spot them at the spaceport. Not many places, could go anywhere. Could be going from here. Could be going out of the system. Could be going somewhere else on the planet. Could be going to Odo.
Odo?
Yeah, that's the name of the moon. It's really convenient, actually. I'm not joking. The name of the moon of this planet is Odo.
They sent my ass to the moon.
That's no moon.
All right, my turn.
Turns back to Roos.
What do I need to do to get one of your arms?
You go.
I've got buyers who want them big like that.
You're going to have to get his permission, son. He points to Alden.
Okay.
Turns back. All right, next question.
Is it within your power, or the power of someone that you know, to have us arranged in the bidding process for that stasis crypt?
You know, how about this?
That's a different question.
Okay. You know, yes, I could potentially assist. I'm sure they're gonna ask me. I got no interest in it. I don't need a crypt. I need more hands, more arms, more legs. Body parts is my business.
Well, that is quite convenient. Because whilst my companion here is in full need of their arms and legs, unfortunately, I do happen to know the location of several corpses with arms and legs fresh for the taking. I don't even think they've been moved from the place they died.
Oh, that could be pretty good. But you're sure about the big guy?
Unfortunately, he's my bodyguard, and even with an augmetic, I'd prefer to keep him all flesh and blood. You never know with Ogryns; they can become completely different after the fact.
Sure, I could become a tractor.
No, you cannot become a tractor. We established this 3 planets ago.
Oh, man.
Well, how about this? You keep looking. I'll get your comm bead frequency, and when they ask me, I'll give you a little ring, let you represent me, and you give me all them tasty corpse body parts.
A deal is a deal. It shall be done. I hold out my hand to shake.
He turns to Roos.
I want to shake his hand just to feel it. Is that okay?
You're weird, dude.
That's not weird at all.
This guy is weird.
Roos shakes his hand, but can I do an athletics check to crush his hand?
Yes.
Don't crush the guy's hand. Okay.
No, crush his hand.
Yeah.
What's my
him.
difficulty number?
The difficulty 5. Let's go with.
Okay. Okay, I only give him a little squeeze because I only got 3 successes. I've been rolling shit today. I give him
Everyone
like a
else
little
is
squeeze.
fucking rolling perfect. So
Yeah, he gives
I
him
get
like
it
a
all from you,
normal
Zoran.
handshake squeeze.
Well, that's good squeezing power. You're absolutely 100%. Ah, never mind. Okay. I'll go send my guys to go get those bodies. You better make your way to the spaceport. You don't wanna deal with this, cause it's gonna get real soon if they're doing an auction. There could be anyone there.
Anyone, you say?
That's right.
It would be convenient if you could tell us who anyone is.
Well, if they get it off the moon, I hear there's some Aeldari. Here there's some, usual bad enemy stuff.
Bad enemy stuff.
You know, the bad guys.
What?
The bad guys.
And they got weird
Yeah,
tattoos on them with all the sports.
That's
on
right.
them.
You know. See, this guy. You're like the smartest of them, aren't you?
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll think I get a little smart sometimes.
You do. You know who the bad guys are.
All right.
Like, and by the way, this for the record, this would be like people don't just be like chaos. Like that would
Yeah.
fucking get you killed. Like they're
Bad
like the bad people.
The bad ones with all the spikes on them.
Yeah, exactly. The bad guys.
It's the bad guys.
Who knows? There might even be another Ogryn there.
I'll beat him up.
But don't you want to make a friend with the Ogryn?
It depends if he's got spikes on him, sir.
That a boy, Roos. You always maintain prejudice based on someone's appearance.
Absolutely. I already
And then-
judged first.
Excellent, excellent. And don't forget to spit on them, too.
Oh, absolutely. He actually spits. It makes a crater on the ground.
Yeah. Acid spit just melts through the...
Khelrana just getting PTSD.
Bruce, you don't happen to have a Betcher's gland, do you?
No, sir.
That you shouldn't be able to do that.
That corn was really bad.
He's just eating from a big ice box labeled juice glands.
Bruce, if I give you a comically large rainbow lollipop, will you let me put you under the knife and look at you?
As long as the lollipop's tasty, sir.
It's very tasty and you don't lose anything. I'm just gonna run
Deal.
some scans on you later. All right, you
All right.
are owed one lollipop transactionally.
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
No, that's him laughing.
Okay, I didn't know because it's a similar sort of tone when he cries.
It's the pitch. It's kind of hard
And
doing a
when-
deeper voice character going like that. You know, it's,
That's fair.
it's hard to do it.
That's fair, dog. I'm just stupid.
All right, and with this, I think you're gonna be making your way to the space elevator.
Yeah.
Stop the aftercares, which will be the end of our session for tonight.
Did we accomplish things, Thurston? Did we get anything done?
You got through basically like the first part of the adventure.
Yeah,
Yay! That's pretty good.
Pretty good. You're,
I feel like we did quite a bit, actually.
yeah, you actually did. You accomplished quite a lot. This is really good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's an investigation. Investigations can go fast and slow at the same time.
But of course,
Correct.
excellent job, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. But please remember, if you really enjoy what we do here, please let people know that we exist. And of course, if you want to help afford these shows, pretty much like we try to our best to compensate everyone the best we can here. You can help us out over at patreon.com/narrative declaration, or you can subscribe over to the YouTube channel, be a member, or you can also help out by subbing on the Twitch channel itself. But of course, if you can't help with that, just please let people know we exist. Word of mouth is really important for us, just, helping by saying like, hey, we know these guys, tell people that you know on Reddit or any other social media platforms and stuff like that. Like, we greatly appreciate you telling people that we hear. And of course, so they can all see the amazing players that we have, starting off with Hulky Crow. Who are you and where can they find you?
Yeah, they can find me over on Blue Sky, X, Twitch, same name, pretty much every platform. If you really want to like ask me questions on my Tumblr, you can do that, but you can find me anywhere you want. They're the same name.
And of course, we have Odo.
Hi, hello, it's me, Odo. You can find me on Blue Sky at Odo Bytes. You can find me on Tumblr at Odoroshi-writer. You can find me on the Discord at Odo. You can ping me if you dare. Then yeah.
You can also find her in the skies of Avacris as a moon.
Yeah, exactly. I am floating above as a beautiful moon.
It's a beautiful moon, folks.
And then of course we have Speaker D.
Hi, I'm Speaker D, everybody. Yeah. You can.
Sorry, Noel.
Oh, I've woken up all of our neighbors. You can find me on Blue Sky as Speaker D. And you can't find me anywhere else because I can't be seen unless I want to be seen. I can't be felt unless I want to be felt. I can't be smelt unless I wish to be observed. Wow.
And of course, we had our illustrious game master, Thurston Hillman.
Hello, hi everyone. You can find me on all the things at OnCall GM. Thanks, all this was super fun. I am enjoying things immensely.
And of course,
Thank you all.
I am Zoran the Wizard. You can find me at zoranthewizard.com. Find all the things, streams, stuff like that. Come over and ask me anything. Do you want to know about the shows, productions, stuff like that? Anything that you are curious about. But of course, we will see you guys next time. Please check out our stream schedules and everything. Love you guys so very much. We'll see you all next time. So long.
Goodbye. Bye, everybody.